If the Manning brothers were Australian, their names would be Mark and Steve Waugh. These guys are twins, and they both played for Australia in the cricket, lengthy careers for Australia in the cricket, and Steve was even the captain of the team. Tells a funny story about the fact that before he debuted, Steve was already playing for Australia, and he came in one day all despondent about the fact that he'd been dropped. And Mark said to him, "But who's replaced you? Who's a better player than you? Who have they picked?" And it turns out that Steve had been given the task of telling Mark that he'd been picked. The coolest story about either of them is in 1999 during the World Cup when Australia were in a really difficult position. Steve Waugh hit a catch to Herschel Gibbs of South Africa, and Herschel dropped it. Steve looked directly at him and said, "You just dropped the World Cup, mate." Steve's only son is not interested in cricket at all, and Mark's daughter that was interested in sports unfortunately passed away during a tragic horse racing incident a couple of years ago. So that's about it. But they are 100% the Australian Mannings in my mind.